All right. It is Thursday, January 29th. Welcome. I have not posted for a few days. I haven't had a trip to work. So, this is just kind of video diary of me going to work, me trying to track my progress. I'm really on the just self development, self growth phase. I truly believe every day you're either growing or dying. And not to put a lot of pressure on you, but, I feel like there's a good amount of healthy pressure we should all have on ourselves to grow and be better, because a lot of times in life I've just felt lost and hadn't really had that meaning, that big why. And I'm really starting to discover that for myself. And it's meaningful to have that, that's why it's so important to have purpose. And if you can have purpose that's just, you know, has value to society, has value to yourself, that uses your strengths, and that's creative, I think you're really setting yourself up to creating systems and habits that you can keep for a lifetime. Because I think if you're really doing something that you love, you can create that sustainability and consistency that you really need to get the results that you're, probably looking for out of life. And that's really my focus. That's what I'm trying to do every day. It's been a struggle for sure. I've struggled with addiction most of my life, and yeah, no, I feel like I'm finally in a really good place, to not fall back into those just self gratification loops and cycles. Because we see it all around us. It's in society. We're constantly distracted. Even the food we eat is processed and chemically, engineered to hack our brain to want more and more, and it doesn't do our body and cells and biology any favors either. It makes us unhealthy, and then the more unhealthy we are, the harder it is to stay consistent. The more willpower and mind you'll have to use to be consistent as a person. Whereas if you have healthy and consistent habits and your body is healthy, you'll have more energy. Your mind will be more clear, and you can kind of, hopefully work towards the achievements you're looking for out of life. So yeah, that's just kind of my mindset that I'm trying to make and have. It's tough though, it's you can have it for a few minutes, you can have it for a few hours, but to have it day to day, hour by hour, and train your mind to when those negative thoughts come in, to train your mind and practice it, that to let it go and not let those just negative habits, negative things really affect. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call right here, but affect your attitude and affect your habits. That's super important, because it really all boils down to your emotions, right? Like, your emotions control your actions so much. Obviously there's practice there too, where if you're feeling tired in the morning, you don't want your emotions to control your actions, because you have to get up, you have to get going, you have to move your body, get your blood going. You have things you want to do, whether it's work out or get to work or just start that daily routine. It's important to not let your emotions, your body, dictate what you do and your actions. And that's where having that larger purpose, that big why, that vision, just cemented, like really cemented in your heart, your values, comes into play. So anyway, I'm going to keep this video pretty short today, because the roads are a little icy, and probably should. It's largely melted, but it's still a little icy this morning. There's some patches, so I feel like I should. The highways are pretty good right here, but I know there's some ramps coming up, and yeah, I shouldn't allow myself to be too distracted out here. But I just wanted to get a video out, let everyone know I'm still showing up. I'm still here, still trying to improve, still searching for my meaning, still searching for my purpose a little bit, but I know I'm serving it. I know I'm on the path. I know I'm getting closer and closer to finding my true purpose. And, I just want to appreciate everyone that follows and watches the journey as I try to grow. And I really want to encourage you to do the same and really lean into your creativity, your strengths, and your faith to improve and to grow today instead of dying. So yeah, I'll see you next time. As always, many blessings, peace, much love out there.